You always say, what are the odds? Like, we're going to be fine. I think that was the most naive part of the whole evening.
You don't really differentiate these lights are now directly in front of you until it's too late.
It was terrifying because you realize you're like, did we just escape death? So my son Jackson had traveled to Denver with his girlfriend.
They have been dating for like a year, so that's like
Yeah.
50 years in high school.
It really is.
So this was kind of a meet the parents moment.
And she's way more responsible than he is. So we were like, you're in good hands. We will allow it. He was going to be flying from Denver to Houston. And we had stayed in touch with them because they're only 16 and 17. So we had stayed in touch with the kiddos. I said, hey, I tell you what, I will come get you guys at the airport. Just because it was a late hour, it's in a part of town we're not too familiar with. And so he was like, let's just go together. And I said, that's fine. Set an alarm, got up, piled into the car and started heading that direction. And I would be remiss not to at least say that unless you've been living under a rock in this area, you know that the Westpark Toll Road is notorious for wrong way drivers. I remember looking at the clock and it was like 12:50.
At that time, those lights, you just kind of get into this trance. You see the headlights coming and you're just kind of in a coast mode.
He notices two sets coming up really fast behind us. Two officers came speeding up really fast.
Yeah.
Within seconds of them flying past our vehicle, they come to a complete stop in the middle of 59. And of course, I'm kind of looking at him and I'm like, what is going on? All of a sudden, zooming on the left side of our car. And I remember just looking at you going, I was terrified. And I was like, that was a wrong way driver. That was a wrong way driver. It went by so fast, I couldn't tell you the make, model, or color of it. So you realize in that moment what you narrowly escaped. And then you realize at the same time, these two people saved our lives. The two Metro police officers,
they blocked for us.
Blocked that traffic.
And if I would have been in the left-hand lane, who knows what would have happened?
I know.
If those cops weren't there.
No, I'm just so incredibly grateful. You have all these children that wake up every day and depend on the adults and the parents in their lives. It's just one of those things where it could have just been so much worse. And so I'm just glad that those police officers could be the angels for us that they were. So I'm very grateful.
We were coming back from a call, me and Officer Dewitt. We were going 59 north when we spotted a wrong way driver coming southbound. Cars ahead of us, we seen him swerving off to the right. I realized how dangerous it was, so I said, we have to do something. I didn't want the car to just keep going. We turned our lights on and we tried to shield any traffic coming on so there won't be any collisions or any wrecks or anything.
I was behind Officer Page at the moment. We just sprung into action. I proceeded to veer to the right to stop the oncoming traffic so that I was able to shield the wrong way driver and the traffic on 59. That gave Officer Page enough time to go after the wrong way driver.
I don't want anybody to get hurt. that was on my mind. Seriously, that's all I could think about, how dangerous that is. And I couldn't think about anything. I couldn't think about my family or anything at that time. That was very dangerous what I did. But when you're trying to save people, you don't think about that. You know what your job is, you know what you sign up for. That's what being a Metro police officer is. We're really here for the community, we're here for the people, we're here to help people by any means necessary.
The experience that Metro gives us and all the training and things, the knowledge, you have to make that split decision. You have to make sure that you're putting the safety of the public before yourself. This is our career, this is what we're happy you're doing. We wake up every day, it makes you happy knowing that you're able to save somebody's life.
A lot of people can do a lot of great things every single day, but there's only a small group of the population get the opportunity to serve and do great things. I have a duty and responsibility to ensure that we provide a safe transit system for our rider to use. When I was a kid, I was a poor kid, I used the system. I know how important the system is. Most people that use the system need a system to go to work and do whatever they need to do to sustain their livelihood. I have a responsibility, my Metro also have a responsibility to make sure they safely get to work or go to where they need to go to get the service they need without being a crime victim.
Metro Police Our prime purpose is to provide a safe and secure traveling environment. We want to make sure that our patrons feel safe on our system, whether it be uniformed personnel, whether it's plainclothes personnel, whether it's working with our fare inspectors, whether it's working with our clinicians, whether it's our bike patrol, our motorcycles out there. Our primary purpose is to provide the safest and securest service that we possibly can for all of the citizens of the city of Houston.
We have 4 basic core values: honor, integrity, respect, and professionalism. In times, the demands may change. In time, the priorities may change, but those core values will always remain consistent.
In my experience, in my years of experience in law enforcement, I found that the homeless outreach is probably one of the most humane things a police department can do. Our care team is made up of a sergeant and 1 officer and 6 clinicians. And the 6 clinicians help people find services, get off the street. The clinicians, they have the time, they take the time, they have the compassion, they have the patience to get the job done.
It's just always heartfelt to know that there are people out there who's willing to take the risks and make the sacrifice. Just save people's lives. Protect innocent people from getting run over by a drunk driver on the freeway. Risk their life, position their vehicle to block them from coming and harm people, knowing for a fact that when they do get hit, they're gonna get hit pretty bad. It's like a sense of pride, knowing the fact that I am part of that profession.
I feel like I did my job that day. You know, for families to call in and say that I helped save them. I know everybody's busy. For a whole family to take time out their day to call in and say they thank us, me and Officer Dewitt, for doing that. It makes me feel like I did my job. You know, it makes me feel good. I'm proud. It makes me understand why I'm here every day. So, I definitely liked it.
All right. Well, that sounds good. Go ahead, Kat.